Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today, y'all see what's behind me. These are all Christmas gifts for my kids. So I need to wrap all these gifts because as y'all know, it's only 2 more days until Christmas. So I said, why not bring y'all along with me while I wrap these gifts? Y'all may hear my TV in the background, and y'all may hear my husband because, yeah, he watching the football game. Y'all have boyfriends, husbands, fiancés, whatever. Y'all know how that goes if they're into sports. So, let's get into the video. Okay, so, I got the Paw Patrol wrapper. I got my holiday, to and from. I got this 3 wrapper that I got this from Walmart. Got my boxes to put clothing in. And I also got these boxes from free when I went to Rainbow. They gave me those boxes. Got my tape. Got my scissors. And my pen. Now let's just hope that I can keep up with the stuff while I'm wrapping it. Also, I'm gonna be eating on these spice drops and chocolate that was in this bag. I've had a Christmas party and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a story time while I'm wrapping these gifts, getting this stuff ready for the next couple of days. So I'm gonna talk to you all about when I had first got pregnant with my 12-year-old son, DAY19. So I was out of high school. I graduated high school in 2004. Dang, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I graduated high school in 2004. And yeah, so I was 18 when I graduated high school. So I was out of high school for like a year before DAY19 was conceived. Thanks for orange juice. Thirsty. Before DAY19 was conceived in high school. So I got pregnant when I was 19 and I had him when I was 20. So I guess I'll go ahead and tell y'all how I met DAY19's dad. So back in 2005, 4, I don't even remember exactly when I met him, but it would have to be somewhere in there, around in that area. DAY19's daddy was working at KFC, and that's how I met him. If y'all don't know what KFC is, that is Kentucky Fried Chicken. My husband is laughing, y'all. I don't know why he laughing, but people may not know what KFC is, so I'm just telling y'all. So he was working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. This gift is already, the people already had it ready for me, so I'm just put this to the side. Was working at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and that's how we met. So, I'll go in there to order me some chicken, whatever, however, and obviously, he shot his shot. Obviously, I found him attractive or whatever, however, and I done lost the scissors already, y'all. I lost the scissors. I found them. I'm just gonna put all my things that I need on the floor, so when I'm done, I can find it. So anyways, he was working at KFC. He shot his shot. We exchanged numbers, so forth and so on. Anyways, so I wound it up. Me and his dad, we was like off and on. 19 teenagers out of high school. pretty sure some people may know. I mean, technically, I guess at 19 you grown. So, but I mean, I'm still living with my mom. So, but anyways, I want to say we was messing around. We was off and on for like a year. I want to say. Fast forward to when I found out I was pregnant. So, how I found out I was pregnant is because I was nauseous, and I thought that I had the stomach flu. That's what I thought, because every year I would get a stomach virus. I don't know what kind of rapping I just did. Every year I would get a stomach virus, so that's what I thought I had. So y'all know a stomach virus can maybe last up, what, like a week? Probably like a week, a few days, just depending on, I guess, your body or how bad the virus is. So, that one gift wrap is not perfect, but hey. So, my husband, if you see me reaching up, grabbing tape, he's right here. Y'all just can't see him. But anyways, like I said, one gift. This one is Zay's. But that was I. So, I thought I had a stomach virus. That's what I thought. Oh, man, this is not gonna work. So, I thought I had the stomach virus, and so I was nauseous, real bad. So, I went to the hospital, you know, because, you know, I was just that sick, or whatever, however. Went to the hospital, and they told me that I was 6 weeks pregnant. I said, what? Huh? Now, for women that y'all out there, y'all know every time y'all go to the hospital, they always ask you, when's the last date of your last cycle, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know they ask that every single time. So, you know, obviously they ask that. And I don't even think I even really paid attention to the point that I missed my period, or that it was late, or whatever, however. I don't even think I really even paid attention to that, if y'all want me to be honest. Anyways, they told me I was 6 weeks pregnant, so forth and so on. So, I was just like, oh my God, I was just shocked. I was just like, I'm pregnant? How am I pregnant? I mean, I know how I'm pregnant, but you know what I mean. Like, are y'all sure? So forth and so on. So, anyways, so now here comes the part where I have to tell my mama. I have to let him know. First baby, I'm scared. You know, I'm gonna have to figure it out. So, by me getting pregnant with Zay, it made me pretty much grow up. I mean, not that, I mean, I was in school, I was mature and stuff, so, I mean, it ain't that. It was just, you know, when you got a kid on the way, it's just your first kid, you know, you want to start doing things different, and, because, you know, you about to bring a whole life into the world. So, anywho, tell my mama, I don't think she felt no type of way, because my mama told me when I turned 18, that I'm grown, and she ain't taking care of me no more. That's what she said, y'all, and that's what she meant. So, I don't think she felt no type of way, like not no bad way about me getting pregnant, because technically, I'm 19, I'm grown, you know, so, yeah, that's just how she felt, and, no, I mean, it's no hard feelings, or nothing. So, anyways, I had to let him know that, you know, hey, I'm pregnant, so forth and so on. So, I'm using these Santa boxes. I'm about to start putting some clothes in here. So, I told his dad, you know, that I'm pregnant, so forth and so on. He was just kind of like, are you sure? And I'm just like, I'm as sure as you can get. The hospital, I mean, the doctor said I was, so I can't show y'all. So, I'm not exactly what my son's father said, because my son watches my videos and there's some things that he shouldn't have said, me being pregnant and stuff like that. And I do not want to portray certain things. And plus his father has apologized about what he said and things like that. So like I said, I don't want to put that out in the atmosphere, and I don't want my son to come across this later on, and I don't want him to feel no type of way towards his father. So I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but just know that he apologized about what he said, and he was willing to step up to the plate. Hey, Dre. He was willing to step up to the plate and, you know, do what he's supposed to do, because, you know, he has a child on the way. So, anyways, pregnancy goes on. Y'all, I was sick. You know, it's a new thing that's going around that says sick. I was sick. Y'all, I was so sick that before I got pregnant, I was 152 pounds before I got pregnant. After I got pregnant, I went down to 123 pounds. And that's from just being nauseous. That's just from I'm throwing up every 2 minutes. The smell of Chinese food made me sick. I don't smoke, but you know how people smoke around you. The smell of blackened mouths made me angry. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, the smell of blackened mouths made me angry. It was just a lot with my pregnancy. It was just a lot. So, anyways, he wanted a boy, so forth and so on, and obviously he was a boy. But what was so funny is he was like, and I want to know why y'all men do this. If any of y'all men watch this, if y'all have children, if y'all had children, why do y'all, if y'all know y'all ain't got no kids or whatever, why do y'all be like, oh, I mean, of course everybody wants a boy, but he was like, yeah, I know it's gonna be a boy. I only have boys, this, that, da. And I'm like, if this is your first child, how the heck do you know what you made for making? You ask me personally, God makes that decision on, you know, if it's a boy, if it's a girl, he knows what's best for you. And, you know, that's just how I feel as far as when it comes to, you know, genders and things like that. Better snow box, that's how I put that in. So, anyways, I don't even take it. So, anyways, what? Anyway. So, anywho. So found out I'm having a boy. He was excited that it was a boy. So forth and so on. And yeah, so we just gonna, so it's a boy. Find out it's a boy. Still sick. I mean, I was sick all the way up until I pushed him out. That's how sick I was. So it's a boy. So forth and so on. So now here comes the part when it's time to have Zay. So I was due on, my original due date was October the 13th. 2006 was my original due date, but I had him 5 days late. So October the 18th, 2006 is when Zay Shine came. At 7:52 a.m. is when he came into this world. So, anyways, excuse me. So, anyway, so the day before I was about to go into labor, you know, I felt the pain. And then at the time when I was like 19, well, I was 20. When I was 19, I'm using this box. Like, you know how you can take classes that can, like parenting classes and things like that. I did take those classes, it talked about childbirth. You know, pretty much it's gonna hurt, and you know, things like that. So I took parenting classes and things like that. Like I said, this is my very, very first child, so you know, I wanted to get everything that you can possibly get, or know everything you can possibly know when it comes to having a baby. The night before on the 17th, my contractions started at like 10 o'clock at night. And with the classes, I took the classes, and the classes was like, you know, when it comes to the contractions has to be steady. Like they have to be, they can't just be all over the place. Like you can't have a contraction 30 minutes apart. Like that's not, they have to be at least 5 to 2 minutes apart to be in like active labor. And with Zay-Shine, I never had Braxton Hicks. I never had none of that. So I didn't have any false contractions. Like the day before, he was trying to come, and I felt the pain or whatever, however, because it was hurting. And I was just like, oh my God, this hurt. So I was just like, well, maybe if I go to sleep, it'll go away. So I went to sleep, whatever, however, and it went away. So next night rolls around, same thing happens again. And this time, I try to go to sleep. He was like, yeah, I'm coming. So anyway, sorry, y'all gotta write. This is another box for my Zay. So, anywho, I felt the pain as Zay-Shine, he was coming. So I called his dad or whatever, however, and told him pretty much, hey, I think he's about to come. I'm about to go to the hospital. Blah, 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 blah. He didn't make it up to the hospital the day that I had him, but he did come the next day. The only person that was really at the hospital with me was my aunt. It was just me and my aunt. I know y'all probably thinking like, dang, it was just your auntie. Well, you know, again, if y'all are new to my channel, my mom has schizophrenia and stuff, so you know, it was just it's just a lot. So I'm not gonna even get into that. But my mom has been there for all her grandkids. So you know, just when a parent has a mental condition, what can you do? Like, it is what it is as far as that part. So, so I went to the hospital like at 10 something at night is when I went to the hospital, and I had Zay at 7:52 a.m. So, but I was pushing for like 2 hours, y'all. I didn't get on epidural or nothing. The only thing they gave me was Demerol, and that Demerol didn't do nothing. Demerol didn't do nothing but make me do this. That's all it did. It just made me. And you know, when I felt the contraction, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So, Demerol didn't do nothing. As for an epidural, it was too late. Like, it was time to push. So I said to the nurse, I gotta push with this pain? And I was like, yeah. So you gotta push every time you have a contraction. When it's coming, that's when you gotta push. So I was just like, oh no. But I mean, I had no other choice. Like, how was he gonna get here? You know what I mean? And then I was pushing for like 2 hours to the point where they was talking about doing a C-section or something like that. And I was just like, nah, like, for what? Like, I mean, I'm progressing and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's just the pushing part. But this is my first baby, y'all. They told me I was pushing wrong because I'm like, and they was like, no, you ain't doing right. You gotta breathe. And so it's just like, y'all, I didn't know. Shoot, whatever. So anyway, so I pushed him out. He came out. He was 6 pounds 6 ounces. You know, he was healthy and everything. His dad came up to the hospital the next day. He saw him, and you know, he tried his best to be a dad, but his dad chose to do something that he wasn't supposed to do, and he ended up getting incarcerated behind the situation. And he took a plea for 13 years. For 13 years, he did 12 of them, and he just recently got out, and he's doing what he's supposed to do, being the best father. So for the most part, I mean, I was a single mom, you know what I mean? I was doing it by myself until I met my son, Dad Dick, incarcerated. That's how I met my son, Goddad, because I called his phone and then his Goddad answered the phone, and he didn't even know that he even had a baby or whatever, however. But I mean, he wanted to see him. He came and saw him. He was like, oh yeah, that's his son, because my son looks just like his father. So he's been helping me with Zay for years. Actually, I have a lot of help with Zay. That's why, really, to be honest, really why y'all don't see him, because he always gone. He goes over his Goddad's house. And then, you know what I'm saying, his nanas, you know what I mean? So, and then he's into sports, football, basketball stuff, and then by me working late, I can't take him, so other people take him and pick him up and drop him off and stuff. So that's why y'all don't see Zay shine in a lot of my videos, because he's always gone, because, you know, he's 12, he's into activities, and he wanted to do certain things and so forth and so on. So that's pretty much my story time. Yeah, I was a single mom. I had help, but, you know, like I said, he made me grow up. I got my first apartment when he was about 6 or 7 months. I got my first apartment. Lived there for a year, and then time has transpired and everything else. So now I'm in a house and everything else. But and I also want to take the time out to say, if my friend April watches this video, shout out to her, because she taught me and told me about a whole lot of things about to get help as far as financially and stuff, to help support your child, and as far as living, housing situations and all that. So shout out to her, because she was the one who told me about a lot of things, because my mom didn't tell me a lot of things. And my daddy was in my life, but he was in and out. So, and then my mom always had somebody to take care of her. So, you know, she didn't, I don't know if she didn't know, well, maybe she didn't know. That's what I'm just saying. Like, she probably didn't know about, hey, Donisha, this is what you can do if you want to get your first place, this, that, and yeah, that's that on that. So, as y'all see, I still got all these gifts that I still have to wrap, but I guess I'll be wrapping those later. I mean today, but you know. So, yeah, so if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, this is Donisha's Life. You all have a great